yakho after the speech by the president?
Angazi ukuthi soqala umongameli uHuphu kaBhejana angaze ngimbone umuntu omdala ngaqamba manga futhi akazizwa uqamba manga uyasikhohlisa ezingane uthi uhulumeni wakhe udale imisebenzi more than 2 million. Siyayazi ukuthi ayikho lokho. Singama South Africans abantu bakithi abanamsebenzi bahleli phansi uqamba manga sidlale ngesikhathi sethu seza.
So kulezi zinto abayazichaza lapha yana ucabanga ukuthi asiyilo qiniso
kusobala ukuthi le speech sakhe akayibhalelanga kwalonto ukuthi lapho uma ekhuluma shayela izandla belungu umfana wabelungu thina sishayela izandla belungu kusobala ukuthi le nto beyisho lapha akayibhalelanga uqamba manga uHuphu kaBhejana.
Uthini ngento ebeyisho about infrastructure ngama-budget nani izosebenza le nto?
Uyazelaphi infrastructure yonke le minyaka bengayenzi ngani infrastructure bengayakhe ngani uyazelaphi infrastructure? Can you spell the word infrastructure?
So the role, sorry, just one last question, the role of the MK party going forward in this parliament?
Thina asikho kwi-government of national unity, asi-excitwa ama-blue lights. Sizosebenza, abantu basivotele. Well, the starting point is to say President Ramaphosa is let me put it this way, he is a sophisticated liar, right? And who can lie with a very straight face. He knows no bounds when it comes to lying. The suggestion that his government has created more than 2 million jobs, while all South Africans, we know that is a lie. And I fail to see on what conceivable grounds he can justify the GNU. In circumstances where there is no crisis in the country to begin with, the GNU was a deliberate and desperate attempt by the ANC of Ramaphosa to retain power. That's what it's all about. And everybody is excited because of the Blue Lights Brigade. We are truthful to our voters. We said all along we are not going to be part of an ANC government that is led by Cyril Ramaphosa. For that reason, we have nothing to do with the GNU, and today we launched our own forum, the progressive parties who are outside the GNU, trying to strengthen our own opposition.
Were there any aspects of the 3 priority areas the president spoke about that you were happy about as the MK when you look at the issue of beneficiation of the raw minerals?
Well, I know he's not telling the truth. He hasn't done it all along. Why would he start doing it now? What makes you think he would start doing it now? He has been in power for more than 5 years. Why would he start making that now?
What are some of the key priority areas do you as the MK party when it comes to the debate next week that you will be pushing across?
What we need is an agrarian revolution in this country. Agriculture is there. What we need is land that must be made available to our people. It will solve so many of our problems. It's an agrarian revolution that is needed. And also we need to develop infrastructure, particularly in rural areas. We live in rural areas. I don't think Ramaphosa has been to any rural area.
Thank you.
He's a man who lives in the city. You can see him. And I don't know who prepared the speech for him.
Who do you think prepared the speech?
Well, it was very clear. It's the DA. That's why white South Africans were applauding when he was talking. It's the DA.
Well, this was a waste of state resources because there was nothing new that the president had said. Actually, he's always coming with a new identity of his office. Just in February, we were in Swallows. Today is a different thing altogether. It's very clear that the president has got no plan to transform South Africa for the better. Nothing about international relations because that is a point of disagreement for this GNU. Nothing about the judiciary and nothing about the land. He can't concretely say this is the amount of hectares we are going to give to our people. A pure lie that he created 2 million jobs, which we have never seen as the people of South Africa. So he spoke to us in February. He speaks to us on the same useless things that he's non-committal. If you look at that parliament today, the happiest people is white people in that parliament. The happiest people is the DA because it's the biggest winner out of this GNU sellout government. President Ramaphosa has once more sold out South Africa like he did in 1994 when he did not attend Nelson Mandela's inauguration, which today he speaks very highly of him for opportunistic reasons. So we as the EFF are going to consolidate the progressive forces in this parliament and make sure that we hold this government accountable. We give this government just a year, and if it doesn't collapse within a year, it will not go beyond 2 years. We can guarantee South Africans a progressive government is coming in, which will transform the land, nationalize the banks, and ensure that there is enough jobs for all our people and fight poverty.
One of the key issues of the EFF manifesto when it comes to the beneficiation of the minerals of the country was touched upon. What is your view on the beneficiation of the minerals as exposed to exporting road dust and our minerals unbeneficiated?
He has spoken about beneficiation since 2017, when the ANC agreed to nationalize the Reserve Bank and ensured that the people of South Africa benefit from the minerals of our country. It's not for the first time he speaks about beneficiation. He is not going to be a part of people who are going to initiate beneficiation in South Africa, because exporting is to the benefit of his masters, and therefore he will never support a beneficiation in the country. He's just speaking about it because he has been president for the past 5 years. He has been deputy president for the past 10 years. Why hasn't he beneficiated in South Africa? Today, he's telling us about a solar plant that has given us 250 megawatts. But just recently, we have just received 800 megawatts from Eskom. And why is he not speaking about what our own state company is able to give us, but instead wants to promote the independent power producers at the expense of Eskom? So you can see that the man that is not for the state. The man is for the private sector. The man is for multinational companies. But what makes me happy is that you can see that is a wounded buffalo. We told you South Africa will eat this elephant piece by piece, and you saw it for yourself today. That confidence and that arrogance of February has gone through the window. And today, the man speaks like a man who has got no confidence and belief in what he's talking about. I won't be shocked tomorrow if I'm told that that speech was written by Helen Zille, because the DA kept on clapping until the last full stop.
On the issue of the formation of the state-owned holdings company, basically replacing Department of Public Enterprises, I know that your Treasurer General, Ompilo Moate, also the MP, has spoken extensively about public enterprises. Just on the state holdings company?
Well, they have collapsed the state-owned enterprises, and therefore they can't be telling us they are going to establish this or that after they've collapsed the state-owned enterprises. They create a problem and then come to us and say we'll solve the problem after creating the problem. We must first strengthen our own state-owned enterprises. If we want to grow the economy, if we want to create jobs, there is no economic development and any developmental state that is led by a private sector. It must be a state-led economic development.
You said you'll defend the ANC in Gauteng. I know Herman Mashaba has been negotiating with Panyaza Lesufi, Tata Morero, and TK Ngqiza. Will you also be forming part in that particular arrangement on the reconstitution of the metros in Gauteng?
They can go ahead. We don't have any kind of arrangement with the Action SA or anyone of that sort. We don't have an arrangement with the ANC. We are saying to you, if the ANC comes and the DA wants to oppose them, we'll defend the ANC in Gauteng because of the stance they took. That was a brave stand. That was an act of defiance to this nonsensical neoliberal coalition led by the DA. This is not led by the ANC. Helen Zille is the crafter of everything that is happening here. So Gauteng said we are not going to be Maqabane ka Helen Zille, and therefore refuse that and will support them because that is a brave move. The ANC should have opted for minority government if it did not want to work with progressive forces. Instead, they decided to go in bed with reactionary forces who still have bloods of our people on their hands.
Thank you very much, Mushabi. We shall meet on